buenas. Wow.
We're cycling 1,000 kilometers around the entire island of Taiwan. It's currently day 11, and today we're finally making our way to the infamous East Coast. The wind is crazy. The pedal, like, we're on flat ground. There's a little bit of a hill, but I'm like whooshing through the wind. Infamous because of the howling winds that whip along the coast, making every push of the pedal an uphill battle. Speaking of uphills, we have a mountain to cross before we even begin our battle with the winds. I think it's fair to say today is going to be one of our more challenging days. Okay, that took us, oh my god, like an hour and a half to get ready. But we did have a nice slow breakfast. We have been so lucky with the weather. Yesterday, when we wanted a fun day, it was sunny and beautiful. And today, when we know we're just gonna have a hard push day, it's like overcast, and that's way better because one, we get less sunburn, and two, it keeps our body temperature cooler when we're cycling.
Just for those that are curious, we have a little snack box inside our front bag, which we call our computer. We've got 3 fruits usually, a mandarin, an apple, and a banana. Get that! Let's go!
I've started using my gears differently.
Not mine? Oh my god, my pannier just fell. Lucky it was the food one. No way.
You're traveling in the wrong direction. Take a look at the map.
If it's not the bloody backpack in the scooter in Indonesia.
This bag alone is like 15 kilos.
Check this!
And the other bag. And then plus the other bags as well.
Oh, the backpack. It's the pannier in Taiwan.
That's the first time that's happened, but on our panniers, we have these little lock systems that stop that from happening. And they warned us to do that before we took the bikes. They said like a lot of other people in the past have complained that the panniers fell off, but it's because they're not using them properly. So they showed us how to do it, but Max must have forgot this morning.
Luckily it was the food one and not the computer gear stuff.
I know. So this is the lock. Where is it? Unlocked. Locked. All those mountains you can see in the distance that we're riding towards right now, that is what we're going to be climbing over today. Which honestly looks so insane, but it has to be done at some point. We've got to cross the island, and I think where we're crossing is going to be one of the easier places to cross.
That's it. We've left the main road and we are starting our cross coast route. Let the adventure really begin.
And if you look at a map of where we're going today, it looks very remote. There's not really any towns in that center area, so we have no idea what we're going to have access to in regards to food and, most importantly, coffee breaks. Whew. The climbing has begun. It's not too bad yet. It's not too steep, but it's long. Oh wow, there's a monkey. And we left early today, 7:30 a.m., which is amazing for us. Usually we don't leave till 10, but because it's a weekend, I didn't have to do any work today. Jackie from the future, popping in here real quick. I hope you are enjoying our Cycling in Taiwan series. We're currently taking some time to rest and recover before our next adventure right here in Thailand. Resting and recovering for Max and I is usually about healthy eating and exercise, but one thing that we often overlook is our mental well-being as well. So I'd like to thank today's paid partner, BetterHelp, for reminding us that your emotional wellness is just as important as your physical wellness. I've never met someone who has tried therapy and not gotten something impactful from it. And BetterHelp makes getting started with therapy so easy. They have over 7,000 reviews and a 4.5-star rating on Trustpilot. So it's not just Max and I who both love and trust BetterHelp. The convenience of having online therapy is why we initially chose BetterHelp. Plus, it's actually more affordable than in-person therapy. But our amazing therapist is why we stuck with it. To find your perfect match therapist, all you have to do is answer a few questions about yourself on the BetterHelp website. Then BetterHelp will match you with a professional licensed therapist that best fits your needs. And they're pretty good at it too. But if for some reason you just don't click with your therapist, then changing is both free and easy. I personally prefer video chatting with my therapist, but you can also connect via phone and messaging. So if you're interested in getting started with therapy, then use the link in the description below and you will get 10% off your first month with BetterHelp. Okay, back to cycling in Taiwan. All right, what do we have? Chicken breast bento. That looks delicious. I'm gonna take that today. Oh, there's this one. Ooh. This one also looks good. All right, lunch secured. We stocked up our coffee cups. And Max has never had a Yakult.
So I've never had a Yakult. Apparently it's a crime against humanity.
No, it's just that I was saying like, oh, they love Yakult here. And Max was like, what's Yakult? And I was like, have you never had a Yakult? Anyway, so he's trying it.
I am full, but I'll give it a bash.
I like it, so if you don't like it, I'll drink it.
I was not expecting that. It's almost like a melted candy.
It's like a yogurt flavored drink. Drink your probiotics.
There we go, probiotics
right, you know.
done. Mountain! So we just passed a gate that signifies we are in the Mudan township, and it has a rich history with the Taiwan indigenous tribe. And there was what they call an incident here in 1874 where the Japanese, which used to rule Taiwan, had a clash with them, and there was I don't know if we could call that a massacre, but there's a bit of a history site here that just describes the event. And this Taiwan indigenous tribe used to live in those mountains, and they must have been fit because it is getting very mountainous. You good?
I think so. You?
I'm good.
It's all uphill from here.
Yeah.
What are we in? 14 kilometers in, uphill until about 43 kilometers. So we've got 25 kilometers of pure uphill.
Oh my god. There was a head of a pig at the back of that truck. Here we go! At the top of the hill.
Okay.
Ready to dry the sweat? Snack break. Excited for this. Coffee and toast. So we're clearly just taking a little snack break. For some reason, well actually I know the reason, I am starving today. Could eat a horse.
Max usually just eats a lot, so that's why he's hungry. It's only 10:30 and we were contemplating eating our lunch that we bought, but we decided to have a snack and now we'll try to have that a little bit later. But honestly, I hope this fills me up because I'm so hungry.
There's something so amazing about travel on the bicycle and having your pannier. You have such a little world. Your little world is so precious and you have so many good things in there. Like if it gets cold, we have a cozy jacket because you really need it. If you're hungry, you have food because you're really hungry. I don't know, it's just such a small world, but such a pleasant little world. I love it. Because you only can carry the essential. So everything you need is just... Hello!
Hi, how do you doing?
Hello! Wow! Starting to have a view! Oh my god! And the wind just arrived! So we're almost at the top. The east coast is in sight. And the top of the mountain is almost in sight too. I think we'll have lunch there. And then, wow, all downhill and then along the coast. So exciting. Woohoo! East Coast, baby! Almost 600 kilometers since we started. And now the East Coast begins. So exciting. Taiwan, baby! Come on! You! People, we've made it! Made it to the top of the mountain. We've averaged 16 kilometers an hour.
Really?
Yeah, which is...
That's impressive.
That's pretty impressive considering now it's all downhill, so we're definitely going to increase that.
And surprisingly, I was really worried about today. I was thinking it's going to be so hard. It hasn't been as hard as I anticipated.
But yeah, this is it. Now it's all downhill from here, so perfect spot. We have found an observatory, as you can see on the beautiful view behind us. And we're gonna have lunch.
Lunchtime.
Ja, Pikachu. Pikachu.
Hi.
1, 3. Okay, thank you.
No worries.
That was a delicious lunch, and now we only have 20k left, and 10 of those are pure downhill to the coast. And at the bottom of that is a 7-Eleven where we can have our little coffee. So I don't know, once we get to the bottom, I might get a bit of a flash of wind as we get there. But so far, it's honestly been an absolute cruiser. So let's see how the next 10k go. Vamos. Wow.
At least we have pure downhill now, baby. Woohoo!
Doesn't get much better than that. Woo! Made it to the bottom. The moment we get to the bottom, there's a flash of wind. Oh my god, is this our life for the next week? Wow, what a downhill that was though. So much fun. Wow, straight downhill and now straight into headwind. Oh my god.
We have officially made it to the East Coast. And the wind is here. It is a straight on headwind. I would be surprised if you could even hear me at the moment. Even though the microphone does have a wind muff, it's harsh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we're going to be doing 500 kilometers into this headwind. That is crazy. The pedal, like, we're on flat ground. There's a little bit of a hill. But I'm like whooshing through the wind. Like, it really is beating us back.
We're here.
We're here?
We're here.
Here?
I think so.
That wind was getting really
Yeah. Perfect timing.
hard. That last little section right there, I actually could feel my bike moving because of the wind.
65 kilometers done.
We made it. This is our very cozy room for the night. So I think most people would have gone all the way to Taiwan today, which is like another 60 kilometers from here. We've already done 65 kilometers. We've already done 65 kilometers. So to do another 60 kilometers seemed insane to us. So that's why we booked this place yesterday as like a, you know, as something that we thought we would be able to definitely do that. And we just were worried about the wind, and rightfully so, to be honest. The wind that last 8 kilometers was crazy. So we have to start organizing what we're going to do tomorrow now.
Woo! It's got windy. Well, windier.
Oh.
We had a little rest.
Well,
Well,
it was a work rest.
It was a work rest. We know where we're going tomorrow. We have a big day, guys. 100+ kilometer tomorrow. So make sure you watch that one as well, because we've only done it once and I hated it.
But we started planning up the rest of the East Coast, and we have come to dinner. There's not very many choices in this tiny town that we're staying in, but we found this little noodle shop, and I have ordered a rib noodle soup. I'm not sure what animal it is, to be honest, because I tried to ask for beef noodle soup because it's my favorite, but he said no, we don't have, and then he said ribs, so I said sure, I'll take that. And let's taste. Ooh, that's amazing. That is filled with herbs and rich flavor. Yum, that's really good. We spent the last hour or two sitting in the bedroom kind of planning for the next couple of days. We have tomorrow planned, like Max said, it's gonna be a big 100 kilometer plus day. But then after that, it starts to get a little bit tricky. There are actually a couple of options that we thought we could take when we were looking at Google Maps. One goes inland to a national park that looks absolutely stunning, and the other goes along the coast. But in April this year, or in April of 2024, Taiwan suffered from an earthquake, and there have been a lot of landslides that have destroyed the roads in that area. So we messaged Bike Express, who we rented the bikes from, to help us with planning that section. And they basically told us we can't go into Taraco National Park because the climb is only for experienced climbers, and there's ice on the roads and the mountains up there because it is actually winter. So we way overestimated our ability for that one.
So yeah, we're not too sure as to what the best course of action to take is.
But for today, we're gonna finish eating our noodles, and then we're probably gonna go get some shut-eye. So thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this one.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for a big day.
Good
Bye,
night.
guys.